The season of blooming cacti was upon us, a time of vibrant colors and intoxicating scents, a time of celebration and adventure. My friend Coral and I, two young desert foxes, decided to escape our usual arid territories for a weekend in the Sunstone Burrow, a bustling coastal community known for its sun-kissed beaches and lively nightlife. It was our first time there, and we were eager to experience its vibrant atmosphere, to immerse ourselves in the energy of the coastal world. We rented a cozy burrow, a short journey from the sun-kissed beaches, a perfect base for our weekend getaway. We arrived late on the first day, the setting sun painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. We were tired from our journey, but the allure of the nightlife was too strong to resist. We ventured to nearby watering holes, enjoying the lively atmosphere, the music, and the camaraderie of the other creatures. The next day, we headed to the beach, eager to bask in the warmth of the sun and soak up the vibrant energy of the coastal crowd. We brought towels from the rental burrow and found a spot on the sand, ready to relax and enjoy the day. Multiple groups of male foxes approached us, their eyes drawn to our youthful energy, but we politely declined their advances, preferring to enjoy our time together. Then, one fox approached me, his voice smooth and charming, his accent exotic, a captivating melody that drew me in. He was strikingly handsome, from his glossy fur to his powerful build, radiating an aura of confidence and charisma. He introduced himself as Slate, his name rolling off his tongue like a whispered secret. He asked about our plans for the evening, his eyes sparkling with playful curiosity, and requested my communicator number, his tone suggesting a desire for further connection. I, perhaps foolishly, swayed by his charm, gave it to him, feeling a flutter of excitement. He then strolled down the beach, not stopping to approach others, simply looking at his communicator, a thoughtful expression on his face, before disappearing into the nearby streets. Coral was a little envious of his attention, a subtle hint of jealousy in her playful banter. Later that day, after enjoying the beach and some lively watering holes, we returned to our rental burrow with snacks and drinks, ready to unwind and plan our evening. We relaxed by the pool, listening to music and enjoying the warm breeze, plotting our course for the night. I texted Slate, asking about his plans, curious to see if he would respond. He replied quickly, his response filled with playful anticipation, suggesting we meet up with him and his friend Flint in our neighborhood. Coral jokingly asked if Flint was handsome, her playful tone masking a genuine curiosity. They arrived around dusk, bringing their own drinks, their presence filling the burrow with a lively energy. Flint was indeed good-looking, his charm complementing Slate's charisma, and Coral was pleasantly surprised, her initial skepticism replaced by genuine interest. We spent an hour by the pool, enjoying their company, sharing stories and laughter, feeling like we had known them for years. They seemed normal, friendly, their presence adding to the enjoyment of our getaway. We then walked to a nearby watering hole, a lively establishment filled with music and laughter. Coral and I were already feeling the effects of the fermented cactus juice, our inhibitions lowered, our laughter echoing through the air. Slate and Flint kept buying rounds of shots, their generosity adding to the festive atmosphere. My memories became hazy, the night a blur of music and laughter. I remember Coral and Flint going to another part of the watering hole, presumably to find a more secluded spot, their figures disappearing into the crowd. I was left alone with Slate, his presence a comforting warmth in the bustling environment. I went to the restroom, and before I left, I remember him asking what I wanted for my next drink, his voice a gentle murmur. I replied, "A prickly pear soda," my words slurring slightly. When I returned, I saw Slate hovering over the drinks, his movements furtive, his posture suspicious. He seemed to be doing something to my drink, his actions hidden from view. My instincts screamed at me to leave, a primal warning that something was wrong. I slipped away, searching for Coral, but she and Flint were gone, their absence a chilling reminder of my isolation. I rushed out of the watering hole and tried to contact her, but she didn't respond, her communicator silent. Slate texted me, asking where I went, his message a chilling reminder of his presence. I ignored him, my fear growing with each passing moment. I texted Coral, telling her I thought Slate was tampering with my drink, and we should leave, my words a desperate plea for her to understand the danger. She replied, asking why I thought that, her tone skeptical. I told her I saw him hovering over my drink, his actions suspicious. She texted back, suggesting he might have just been looking at his communicator, her words a dismissal of my fears. I tried calling her, but she didn't answer, her silence adding to my growing panic. She texted, saying she was still with Flint, her words a dismissive reassurance. I told her I had left and suggested she meet me at the rental burrow, my words a desperate attempt to bring her to safety. She replied, saying she'd be back soon, her message a promise that offered little comfort. I returned to the burrow, using the code to enter, my paws trembling slightly. The doors automatically locked, the sound echoing through the empty space. I sat alone, worried about Coral, and wondering if I was overreacting, if my fears were unfounded. Slate never texted or called again, his silence adding to the unsettling atmosphere. Then, the back door knob jiggled, followed by the sound of the code lock attempting to open, a mechanical intrusion that sent a jolt of fear through me. I received a text from Coral telling me to open the back door, her words urgent. I called her name through the door, but she didn't answer, her silence a chilling response. I texted back, telling her to hurry, he's coming, my words a desperate warning. I started to panic, my breaths coming in short, shallow gasps. I yelled through the door, asking if it was really her, my voice trembling. There was no peephole on the back door, no way to see who was on the other side. I hurried to the front door, looking through the peephole. I saw Slate hiding beside the door, his figure a dark shadow against the dim light. I was terrified, my heart pounding in my chest. I texted Coral, telling her I was calling the burrow guards, my words a desperate plea for help. She didn't respond, her silence a chilling confirmation of my fears. I called them, explaining the situation, my voice trembling as I recounted the events of the night. While on the phone, I checked the peephole again. Slate was gone, vanished into the night. When the guards arrived, they told me they had Coral in their vehicle, her figure slumped, her eyes wide with fear. She was visibly shaken, her fur ruffled, her movements erratic. She explained that her communicator had been stolen, and she had been wandering the streets, lost, until someone helped her contact the guards. All the texts from her communicator had been from Flint, a chilling realization of the deception. We found her communicator in the pool, a discarded piece of evidence. They had clearly fled when I mentioned the burrow guards, their escape a confirmation of their guilt. We filed a report, giving every detail we could remember, and the guards said they'd review the watering hole's surveillance footage, hoping to find evidence of their actions. We contacted the rental burrow owner and left immediately, the night's events casting a dark shadow over our getaway. The rest of our trip was ruined, the carefree spirit replaced by a lingering sense of unease. The guards contacted me a week later, confirming the name Slate gave me was false. He was using a stolen communicator, a chilling reminder of the premeditated nature of their actions. I never heard from them again, the case left unresolved, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface of even the most vibrant communities. I have no desire to return to Sunstone Burrow after this terrifying experience, the memory of that night forever etched in my mind.